could be copy-pasted for the losers finals from Strive, for all we know, because it is, or winners finals, to be fair. You could see both these players in either of those games over in Guilty Gear. I mean, Blitz Un, Blitz Un versus, it is Un, because here on my Un, versus Mangocopter, who's just right back to it. So I hope he didn't spend too much energy fighting Galaxy Brand, because he has to play against his owner now. And I know that Ryu has a projectile and a Tatsu. It's not like he's playing Zangief, but also you have to consider the very reasonable counter argument of fuck Guile. So that's something you have to factor in as well. That's something that also deserves to be given its due weight, is that fuck Guile. So by no means going to be an easy or like a not stressful matchup, right? He's going to need plenty of mental and emotional battery to keep his mental game together. And probably that isn't going to be great for it, although Un is burnt out and on a sliver of health now, which is pretty much guaranteed death, whether it is from a Hadouken or a Shoryu. I think she kind of had to jump there, had to try to create a big pressure situation, because otherwise the Hadouken was just going to kill her, but the problem is when you have to do something it's too obvious, and it's going to get punished. Oof. If you haven't played against Mangocopter, he will not shut up about how he's on Modern, and that gives him those one-button Shoryus. Just about every time, I mean, not, you know, this far into bracket, but just about every time he pulls it off. And we've been seeing them this round in the beginning. Not so much anymore. Hadouken, Hadouken. I wanted to see a fourth Hadouken. I just like the number 4. Okay, okay. No, still just 3. What is that? But the punch confuses me. It confuses me more than it needs to as Mangocopter closes out the first game in his favor. The punch confuses me. I feel it's just there, and then boom. The punch is done. Why is there a second hitbox? Maybe it's just a second hit sound. You know what? Maybe it's on me, as Mangocopter is in the zoner's face, precisely where you want to be when you're fighting a zoner, and then immediately out, because again, I have the most powerful commentator's curse on Earth. I could probably be paid to rig matches. Just put me in commentary, have me talk good about one person, and they're going to lose. Alright, both players at very low health. Significant drive gauge advantage on Un's side, and these kicks. Now Mangocopter is burnt out, having to jump over there in order to create a pressure opportunity to try to let his drive gauge breathe. But now, just eating hit after hit. They don't do chip, but they do still keep him blocking, and if he eats a Sonic Boom, it's going to damage him either way. Managed to get his drive gauge back and keep some of his health, but he's backed into the corner, splat against it. Oh, but no conversion. No conversion. That's not what you want to see if you are Un, or if you want Un to win, as we're now pushed back. Was the middle of the screen, and Un is the one who is burnt out, and those jump hits are not doing it for her. They're not doing it for her, because, once again, the Shoryus. The Shoryus. Mango has been on point with the Shoryuken. Some looping pressure from Ryu, gets cut off by a perfect from Guile, but yet another Shoryuken lets it continue. And Mango has a life lead. He's taking ground. He's pushing Un back further into the corner. Tatsu's through the projectile. Gets an opportunity for corner pressure that's rejected by an Abare out. We're moving back towards center screen now, but Un is burnt out, which means that Mango can OD his projectiles. She can't OD hers. You can't jump in on this man. Un, please. He will not let you jump in. He's gonna block that. What'd I say? What'd I say? Listen, in game, I'm just like, yo, but this would win for me. And I'm emotionally drained. My job is emotionally draining. What if I just press the button? That will win for me. Out of game, though, I got those reads. I know when they're gonna block. Out of game, I always know when they're gonna block. In game, shit's hard. But out of game, easy. Easy game. Now, Un has to make something happen here. She needs a big reversal of fortune. This isn't looking like it, quite honestly. Now, it could happen next round too, you know, or it could happen later in this round. Maybe she's still putting it together. Maybe her back just needs to really be against the wall. She is getting some pressure here. Playing throw fighter 6. Another throw will kill. Mango knows that, and she knows he knows that. She knows he's going to attack the throw. Means he gets hit. Kills anyway. Takes a round. Oof. I wouldn't know if that was a reaction. Or if he's like, you know what? I'm going to start Tatsu. You're Guile. You'll Sonic Boom. You look me in the eyes and tell me you want Sonic Boom. And now he's got a life lead. He's got an advantage of space. He's got a life lead. Another Tatsu puts Un into the corner. Burns herself out. Trying to get out and get that throw. Doesn't work. That was the drive impact? Was it? Maybe that was a drive reversal. It must have been a drive reversal. Yeah, that's got to be his drive reversal because it didn't wall spot. Jesus. That punch is raw. That fucking broke Guile's knee to win that round. I don't want him beaten him. I want him destroyed. Sweep the leg. Alright. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of trading back and forth, playing footsies, getting 1 or 2 hits, especially since they're zoners. Letting I know words. Projectiles, that's it. Letting the projectiles fly at one another. A little advancing behind them, a little bit more aggression, but some very slow play from both players, which I'm not surprised to see from Mangocopter, given how I know her to play in Gilded Gear and in Gravel. I'm a little surprised to see from Un, but so far, it seems to be the right decision for her. Waiting for the right opportunity. She is pushing Mango toward the corner here, right? Okay, it's pretty even on life. She has a drive gauge lead, at the very least, as we're just sort of poking at each other. Back and forth, things are very slowly grinding in Guile's favor. Now Ryu is burnt out. A combo into level 3. What the f? Well, it doesn't kill if the cinematic doesn't hit. That'll kill though. And Un takes a game. Takes game number 3. Can she get the reverse 3-0? That remains to be seen. It's very hard to get a reverse 3-0 because your opponent only really has to adjust once. Right? And if they adjust, you have to adjust in the same game. So you have to adjust to start taking games, and then you have to adjust really quickly if they ever adjust to your adjustments, which, yes, is word salad, but also is correct. So you don't get to be mad about it. You eat your word salad. It's good for you. It's got vegetables in it. It has blue cheese. I don't care if blue cheese has mold in it. It's good. It's good mold, like penicillin. Please don't eat penicillin. You know, a second ago, it was hard to call who I thought had an advantage so far in this round because Guile in corner, Ryu burn out. Then Ryu burn out. But then Un didn't get much of anything off of it. And now she's burnt out, and Ryu is not. So, pretty clear Ryu advantage there. And by that last video game, there was literally nothing that she could do. I'm wondering that I need to say things in fewer words if I want to do commentary, because the game moves fast. Oh, jeez. Perfect. Okay, managed to get an opening, and that Tatsu. Goodness gracious, you guys. The corner carry. The corner carry off that Tatsu. I mean, now getting flung directly back out of the corner. Perfect. No, drive rush advance. Perfect. Also, what is that kick? What is that Guile kick? What is Guile doing? Oh, you gotta be careful. You're gonna get burnt out. Actually, both of them gotta be careful. Either of them could be burnt out here. Sitting in neutral, but only one of them is back into the corner. No longer in neutral because Guile gets that drive impact, then burns out trying to continue pressure. But one more solid hit will take the round for Un. She needs a hit, though. Chip won't do it for her. Chip will do it for Mangocopter. She's got 1 stick of butter, almost 2. He's got 3. He's not able to capitalize on the chip. I'm sorry, I was waiting with bated breath because I wanted to see if another Hadouken was going to come out. Another Hadouken or 2 capitalize on the chip while it was there. Oh my god. How did she go from burnt out to full drive gauge to burn out again? in like 15 seconds. Not even 15, in like 10 seconds. And how did she win the round by doing that? Some foul magic is being witnessed today. Some accursed rituals are being performed as we speak. Perhaps. No, this is so corny. Perhaps Moon has embraced the Dark Hadal. That would, if she had like a wrestling style Street Fighter persona, I feel like that would be it. I know it's a very niche, unique, kind of weird thing to have. I would have liked to see getting the corner there, but she does really need the damage. Yeah, it'd be that way. That's really like weird, not weird, because there ain't nothing wrong with being weird. I'm weird. By most people's standards, in fact, I'm very weird.